Hi, this is Nev Lapwood from Snowboard Addiction with an intermediate balance bar tutorial on how to do a 50-50 with a backside 180 off. When it comes to a balance bar, you can jump on, and when you're balanced, you can do a 180 off with very little effort and very little technique. Unfortunately, it doesn't work as easy as that when you're out there on the mountain. If you want to be able to do a 50-50 out of rail and boxes, you have to learn how to do what's called a counter-rotated backside 180. Counter-rotated backside 180 is where your upper and lower body twist against each other to make the 180 happen in more or less a frictionless movement. To explain how this works, stand in your riding stance and riding this direction. Begin to initiate your upper body and arms towards the tail of your board, twisting your body into a counter-rotated position. From here, I'm still looking forward where I'm riding. Grab onto something, an imaginary rail, and then try to do a 180 using counter rotation. Blind landing like any other backside 180, then looking into your new direction of travel as you ride away. Try doing this out with a training board, but don't use the balance bar for your first time. It's going to give you a more realistic feeling of what it's like. Stand in your riding stance, I'm looking this direction. Begin to counter rotate your body, moving your upper body towards the tail of your board, winding it up, looking where I'm riding. Then when you get to the end of your 50-50, you're going to snap a little counter-rotated backside 180 off the end. Blind landing, riding away into my new direction of travel. This is what it looks like when you're actually on a balance bar. Now this could be a frontside 50-50 with a backside 180 off, or it can be a backside 50-50 with a backside 180 off. Which direction you approach from does not matter. The most important thing to making this trick happen is the body position you use at the end of your 50-50. The more wound up you are, the easier it will be. If you just use your arms kind of like this, you might think you're winding up, but there's very little room for you to counter-rotate a 180 off in this position. It might end up looking something like this. The counter-rotation just doesn't work. There's not a lot of movement in your body to make the 180 happen. The more body you use, the more you use your arms, your shoulders, your core to wind up, the easier it's going to be to get that full counter-rotated backside 180 off the end. The other important thing to get this trick looking awesome is your timing. The timing works like this. As you get into the 50-50, you want to initiate into that position so that you reach your final maximum wound up position right at the end of the feature, right when you're going to do that backside 180 off. Not too early, not too slowly. The more you practice this trick, the better your timing is going to get, and it's what's going to make it look smooth and stylish. After you've learnt these body positions, you can take your tramp board and your balance bar to a trampoline. This is an intermediate balance bar tutorial on how to do a 50-50 with a backside 180 off. I'm Nev Lapwood from Snowboard Addiction. Our goal is to improve your riding.